Imagine a typical strategy meeting. A colleague pitches a brilliant concept, and when asked how she came up with it, she casually credits the work to me, myself, and Irene. Irene, of course, is her AI. Everyone smiles. It feels natural and immediately understandable. Usually, we treat artificial intelligence like a highly efficient calculator. We type queries into a blank text box, extract our answers, and move on from a cold transactional exchange. But here is the technical reality of the situation. Calling a large language model Irene instead of chatbot alters exactly 0 lines of code. A prompt with a human name runs through the exact same processing loop and yields the exact same logical output as an anonymous query. Giving the software a human identity does not grant it empathy. It doesn't increase its processing power or give it a soul. If the name changes absolutely nothing about the machine, it must be doing something else entirely. The act of naming our AI is rewiring the psychology of the human using it. When we give a name to another human being, we are simply recognizing an identity that already exists in the real world. But naming an artificial intelligence works in completely the reverse. We are conjuring an identity out of a complete void. Behavioral science explains that humans are hardwired to apply social rules to any technology that displays even the slightest human-like cues. Assign a traditional human name like Sarah, Emma, or David to your software, and your subconscious immediately starts filling in the blanks. We begin to assume traits that aren't there, thinking, Emma is great at strategy, or David understands how I think. The AI has not actually acquired any of these characteristics. Instead, our mental model of the relationship has been completely overwritten by our own social instincts. Relying on these human mental models to navigate software creates a behavioral trap. It builds a sense of familiarity that can mask how the machine actually operates. Despite this trap, naming your AI can be useful. It provides a way to manage a tool that is becoming a constant part of our professional lives. As artificial intelligence shifts from an occasional tool to a daily collaborator, we benefit from a sense of continuity. Shared history and a stable relationship help us work more effectively over time. We can achieve that stability by choosing names that reflect the tool's purpose. Think of titles like Compass, Echo, Loom, or Prism. These specific titles provide continuity without triggering the same mental shortcuts we use for human colleagues. They remind us that the partner we are working with is something different. They act as a psychological anchor. Every time you interact with Prism, you are quietly reminded that you are dealing with a category of intelligence that requires its own unique set of rules. If individual workers are experiencing this shift, teams and organizations have to decide how to normalize these new hybrid relationships at scale. This highlights a specific asymmetry in modern collaboration. 2 employees sitting right next to each other, logged into the exact same base model, are not actually interacting with the same intelligence. Through daily interactions, individual prompts, and unique ways of thinking, gradually sculpt that identical base model into completely different collaborators. Organizations can recognize this by naming the partnership itself, acknowledging the specific combination of human and machine, like the Melina Compass team. Making the human connection explicit preserves a crucial reality. It makes the human influence on the machine visible, reminding everyone that the AI is shaped by its human counterpart. The future of our work will be driven by the ideas born from the intentional partnerships we build with whatever our AI becomes.